from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Aaron Judge. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
That one's in there, and the count even 1-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Slider misses outside. And another ball. And down on strikes. And one away.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That one misses. 1-0. Cortez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. And that one in the air center field. 2 away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Ahmed Rosario.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Not even close there. The count now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Verdugo brings it in for the 3rd out. Orioles nothing, Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, getting the nod on the mound, Dean Kremer.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Anthony Volpe stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one is in for a strike. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a drive. Soto moving back for it. Back. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to short. Judge out on the play. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alex Verdugo.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Jose Trevino, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 outs.
Ball. 2-1.
And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here is Gleyber Torres.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York, second inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And a 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And it beats him. What a play.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The Orioles trailing by a run here at the top of the second. That one off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Kremer back to work. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. That one ripped. Soto moving back for him. Grabs it right up against the wall. And here's the first baseman. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First offering, and it just misses. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Third baseman, Jordan.
Now batting Jordan Luplow.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a pitch. And another ball. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. He goes down looking. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just something.
Back in the Bronx, top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. The line to kick the pitch. Out towards right center field. Should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting it, the left fielder, Heston.
Now the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. That misses the zone. Ball one. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Run around the move. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And the Orioles leave 1. And they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. Judge out on the play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Jose Trevino. Worked to walk in his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. Gets under and pops it up. Mateo has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Oswaldo.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Oswaldo Cabrera. Outside. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So now 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Started after it, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Yanks held in check, but they hold the 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
The pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need him in this game today.
Out to short, Volpe. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Juan Soto. Fly to left his first time. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mountcastle, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. The wind and the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
In the air right field, Dominguez makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the fourth, here's Gleyber Torres.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a ball. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pitch is in there, and now it's even 1-1. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The 2-2 on the way. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
And now the first baseman, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That clips the corner.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped right center field. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. It's a double. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
One out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Jordan Luplow. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and it's 4-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
2 outs, runner at first. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far.
Adley Rutschman.
And he deals to the right side. Torres over to first. Rutschman retired.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder,
Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just missed. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The Orioles down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And another ball.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Got to put down.
Pop up here, third base side, under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Orioles held in check there. They're down 4-0. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Kremer back to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity And that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1. Slice down the right side. And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Kicks and deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Jacob Webb.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Late on that fastball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Cabrera, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Good take by Torres.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. And that's down and away.
2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That misses, and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. There's a strike.
0-1.
Cabrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that ends the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping in, Heston Kjerstad.
The left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
And here it comes. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jorge Mateo now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Into center and a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Step off, throw to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
In for a strike. 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Man at first, Ahmed Rosario. The next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Here's the first baseman.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jordan Luplow, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking up.
Coming out for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the lefty right through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Out towards left center. Moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Alex Verdugo will hit next. That's a slider for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
The 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's in safely at third as a run scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But they push across one run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through. Juan Soto now. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
They say you win.
2-2.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at bat alive.
To first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
Strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one not close. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Aiken in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K. At the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera, a switch hitter batting right. This one high in the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Torres in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Swings and misses. That ends the frame. Gleyber Torres with the big fly for New York. It's now 7-1. Back after this on the show. So they turn things over to the righty, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. And the pitch. In the dirt, 1-0. Movement in the Yankees pen. Kyle Finnegan getting loose out there. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Kjerstad at the plate now as he chases after that one. Wouldn't chase that time. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dominguez sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And now the first baseman, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kjerstad hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
New arm out of the bullpen, Trevor Rogers.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The Yankees up big in this one. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-2. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Base knock right field.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
There's a strike. Volpe off of first with 2 away. In the air out to center. Cowser in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and they're on top 7-1. New pitcher for the Yankees, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The pitch. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a man aboard, Ahmed Rosario, getting ready to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Runner at second, nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is downstairs. Struck him out looking. So it's their last chance in this one. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Finnegan is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaubel. Thanks for joining us.